Well, if you watch his show, you know that 102.5 WBOC's Corey Phoebus loves to work out. He and his wife, Heather, well, they hit the gym every day.
As a matter of fact, here's a little Valentine's fun fact for you. They actually met at the gym. So when Corey got word that a 100-year-old Laurel man wanted to work out with him, well, you know, he was all about that. Corey Phoebus is now with Mr. Vernon Sellars, trying to keep up with him. Corey?
Guys, I want you to think back to a time when a quart of milk was 9 cents and a loaf of bread was 7 cents. A lot of us probably can't do that because that was 100 years ago. Well, one person can, and it's my new friend, Vernon Sellars of Laurel. Vernon, how are you this morning?
Pardon me.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank the Lord.
Well, I want to say thank you for letting me come in and talk to you this afternoon.
I do appreciate y'all coming in and kind of show me off a little bit.
Well, I'd say 100 years is something to be pretty proud of.
Yeah.
Now,
my parents wouldn't hardly believe this.
Yeah, 100 years and 5 kids later, right? You got 5 kids.
Five children.
How many grandkids?
I think 17, grandchildren.
17 of them?
Yes, and then there's 23, I think, great-grandchildren.
Okay.
And overall is somewhere around 60.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
It's just a good number to guess about.
Yeah.
So 100 years ago, I'm telling you, you've probably seen a lot that's changed.
Yes, I have. As I mentioned, from my horse steers, horse and buggy,
Right.
up to automobiles, and then from the moon going to the sky, moon, flying to the moon.
Right.
Great change.
Now, what car did you have? Tell me about your car.
Well, we had, I remember us having a Model T Ford. Later on, when the Model A come in, my dad rode with somebody on this Model A Ford. Said, boy, I'm telling you, that thing will fly.
I bet. Okay, a Model T, folks. You know what a Model T is, and you had one. So you've seen a lot as far as technology has progressed, telephones, the way we transport back and forth.
My mother and dad, they were on the farm, and back then you didn't have no machinery to do it. You had to do it by hand, and my dad farmed all of his life. And so I farmed for, I got married in 1940 to a lady, neighbor girl. She was about a year and a half older than I was. So we got married in 1940, and she lived, she was 84. We were together 59 years.
All right. Now, I know that you wake up every single morning, and from what I understand, you work out, and you work out pretty hard.
Well, I do. I touch the toes, do that 15 times when I first get out of bed. And then have a little wheel that I roll out and get on the floor. And do you want me to show you how to do that?
Well, I think I would, because I like to work out myself. What do you say we work out together? Can we do that?
Well, that'd be good. I'll reach over and touch my lower of my toes.
Okay.
I do that 15 times, move arms.
Okay. Now you're stretching your arms back and forth,
Yeah,
and you're touching your toes. Now,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can even touch my toes. Let me give it a shot. So
maybe get to your knees.
you're stretching your arms and your shoulders, and then you're touching your toes,
Right.
and you do it 15 times.
Yeah.
That's wearing me out already. My goodness. Oh.
Well, the more you do it, more easier it gets.
Yeah, I get it. It's not getting any easier for me, Vernon. All right, so final one here. Now that we're warmed up and we're stretched out, this is the real doozy that you show me.
Then this thing here is, it's better to have something that'll roll because it rolls.
Okay.
I'm kind of stiff, so I just get down.
So we're moving on the floor.
Get on my hands and knees.
Okay.
And I roll out this way. I do this 215 times.
215 times. We've a 100-year-old man using an ab roller. I don't think I could do this.
And the reason I go sideways like that, it makes you, in your body, you feel better.
Right.
Can
I give it a shot here?
Yeah.
All right, you stretch all the way out, and then you come back, and then you go side to side.
Yeah,
Man, and you do this how many times?
250.
215. You know, I think I'm going to stop at 3 because I'm starting to feel it engage the core a little bit. Mr. Sellars, I want to say thank you so much for taking time and talking with me today.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Let me help you out. You don't need my help. Look at you. You just pop right up. Thank you so much.
Well, last year I could get up without having a little extra help.
I don't think anybody's faulting you for just using that little bit of help there.
Just a little bit of help makes a lot of difference in getting up.
All right. Well, luckily, Vernon showed us a little bit of workouts, and I think I'm going to try this new regimen at home because I'd love to be 100 years and celebrate that many years. Jimmy, Lisa, what about you guys?
Well,
I think I could learn a thing or two from Mr. Sellars.
I think that's a good way to make sure you get to 100 and beyond. Absolutely. I'm working on it.
Nice.